All right, it's right there. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Let's take a look. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, so here's the deal on this situation. This customer had driven this vehicle from Solom, Arkansas, Solom Springs, Arkansas, down here for me to do the water pump, and it almost made it. Either the water pump gave out or the seal gave out. Yeah, it overheated and everything came out of the reservoir. Maybe the oil filler cap. Wow, look, you can see the coolant. And it's still milky. All right, so we have one of two options. I can either get this vehicle towed from this location, or I can just drain everything out, put some fresh oil in it, no coolant, and then drive it 4 miles down the road because we live pretty close. All right, so here's the deal. Before I drain the oil, I bought this really cool little vacuum tool. It's like 20 bucks. And so I'm gonna actually pull a sample of the oil out of the engine before I drain anything and see what it looks like. Okay, so first we're gonna pull the dipstick. Then, since this is small enough, we're gonna stick it right in the dipstick hole, all the way to the bottom of the pan. Then we're gonna take our little sample bottle here. This end is gonna go inside of. And then literally as simple as this. Oh. Oh, look at that. That looks disgusting. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? It's a lot funner way of doing the job. That's gross. This is literally out of the dipstick. That's crazy.
That doesn't look too pleasant. Ew, no.
All right, well now let's go ahead and drain all this fluid and put fresh oil in it. I did bring some oil. We always got oil. Did we have oil? Okay, great. All right, so we don't have oil. All right, so unfortunately I don't have a drain pan. As you can see, my wife drove me here. I didn't know that I was gonna be dealing with this situation, but I do have some empty gallons and I have a spare socket set in there. So we're just gonna drain this oil. I don't think that there's gonna be any coolant in the reservoir or in the radiator at this moment, but if there is, we're gonna drain that as well. I got like 3 jugs, so let's see what we get out of this thing. And we don't have a jack, so this is gonna be difficult. And you can see all that started leaking first, and then it just busted inside the timing cover. Okay. Clumpy, but it's definitely mixed. Looks like we lost quite a bit because not a lot came out. All right, so she went to go get us some oil real quick, so nobody came over here to try to take our vehicle without us getting it to where it needs to go. Now, anyways, isn't that gross? It's about time. All right, so we're all in there, so let's go ahead and get this thing home.
Yeah.
Yikes. All right, guys, well, fingers crossed, because this is a little sketch. Okay, I chickened out. I had it towed. I was gonna just drive it, but I chickened out. As soon as I got in it and shut the door, I was like, I don't have a good feeling about this, so we just went ahead and shut it off, and I had it towed here. Now, here's the deal. I wasn't here when it got dropped off, and look what happened. Well, whoever dropped it off broke my mirror. Isn't that just fun? You guys want to see what the water pump looks like? This. What happened is the seal gave out and then it started to leak. So yeah, the fun doesn't stop there. You've got individual seals, individual sensors, but hey, everything's from Ford. But now that being said, here's the deal. We're gonna get started on this thing tomorrow. I gotta go drop that truck off to get a new window and get it all fixed up and patched up. But we're gonna get started on this thing tomorrow. And if you guys are interested in seeing what it looks like after I take everything off and then put everything on, go ahead and hit that follow button. It really helps. That's the best way you can support the channel, is literally just by hitting the follow button. And here's the deal. I bought a couple more cool things that I'm gonna introduce on the next video. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey, but guess what? We got some really exciting news for you. So I'm sure you guys seen the video with my mother, and now that she got, not stuck on the side of the road because I was behind her, but she almost did. And now that got me thinking, what if somebody else's mom was out there? What if somebody else's dad was out there, brother, sister, and they, got stranded on the side of the road, didn't have nobody to help? And this has happened to us probably 4 times this year. So starting next week, what we're gonna do is 2 or 3 times a week, we're gonna go literally just drive around and then find cars on the side of the road. I bought a tow dolly and everything. So we're gonna find the car, diagnose the problem, fix the problem. I'm personally gonna try to fix it on the side of the road, like right away, as opposed to having it like towed back to my house and fixing it, because again, I don't have a freaking shop. One day, I'll have one. We can all go there and hang out, you know what I mean? But straight up, 2 or 3 times a week, we're gonna go just drive around, and I'm gonna take my truck, I'm gonna get this thing all situated to where it looks like not like this, and then we're gonna drive around. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Some really exciting stuff planned. I got some ideas brewing in the pot, okay? We got some fun stuff coming up. I got a lot of work to do, so just stay tuned, and I will see you tomorrow.